You are listening to Season 2 of The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, the short and often daily podcast in which I chronicle my life and attempt to be a writer by writing daily. Sometimes. Hello, today is Friday, the 3rd of January. You're listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer, and I've decided to start a second podcast. It's not one that's going to be as intrusive on my time as this, but you've heard me talking a lot about how passionate I am about a British artist's top 40 that I compile every week. So I've decided I'm actually going to podcast it. It's going to be a 4-minute podcast once a week. So it's not going to be like this thing where I ramble for 6 minutes every bloody day. So my plan is literally to create. So my British artist top 40 is literally derived from the official top 100 available at officialcharts.com, and I just keep the British artists in the list. Now, quite often in the top 100 there are less than 40 British artists, so I usually keep the highest level or the highest ranking dropouts from the previous week's chart just to make the numbers up. Now, my plan is, so the official chart is released on a Friday, so my plan is to release my chart on a Sunday. That means if I'm working, it gives me a couple of days to sort it out. So I've done a mock-up of what it will sound like, so I'm planning to release it on Sunday. If I'm totally honest with you, I'm struggling to set up a new podcast. For some reason, Spotify for Creators isn't letting me. Otherwise, what you would be getting today is the actual first podcast rather than the test one that I did. But I figure if I can't actually work out how to create a new podcast, or if it won't let me, then I'm not going to bother creating anything beyond the test show until I figure out how to do it. So anyway, here is the test version of my British artists top 40. Hello, I'm Richard A. Boxshall, presenter of the Diary of a Wannabe Writer podcast, and you are listening to the unofficial British Artists Top 40 chart. Do you like Chapel Roan and The Weeknd? Well, so do I, but they won't appear in this top 40 because all of the songs in this chart feature a British musician as a named artist on the track. To qualify for this chart, a British artist counts as anybody from the British Isles, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland or the Republic of Ireland, as well as any artists that have chosen to adopt one of these nationalities. The chart is compiled from the official UK Top 100, which can be located at officialcharts.com, but will feature only British artists. Typically there are less than 40 British tracks in the chart each week, so sometimes I will make up the numbers at the bottom of the chart with the highest achieving dropouts. The official chart is released every Friday, and this chart will be released every Sunday. The chart is available as a Spotify playlist, the details of which can be found in the show description. So here is the chart from Sunday, the 5th of January 2025. At number 40, it's Bless, Cameron Watson and BB Close with Kisses, down 7. Sienna Spiro is at number 39 with Maybe, also down 7. At number 38 is Sechnia with Peggy, down 8. Sunny Fedora, Jazzy and DOD have Some Days at number 37, down 8 places from last week. At number 36, it's Ray with Oscar-winning Tears, down 9 places. At 35, Miles Smith is Still Stargazing, down 9 places. At 34, it's Too Sweet by Hosier, down 11 places. And at number 33 is a new entry, Maisie Peters with Together This Christmas. At 32, it's KSI with Dirty, down 18 places. At 31, The Darkness have a new entry, or should I say a re-entry, with Christmas Time, Don't Let the Bells End. At number 30, Sam Fender is People Watching, down 10 places. And at number 29 is Pauser and the Adventures of Stevie V with Dirty Cash Money Talks, down 7 places. At 28, it's a new entry from Cliff Richard with Mistletoe and Wine. And at 27 is Ariana Grande with What Is the Feeling from the musical Wicked, down 9 places. There's a new entry for Kylie Minogue at number 26 with Santa Baby. And at number 25, the protest song by Sir Starmer and the Granny Harmers, Freezing This Christmas, which is down 8 places. Queen have a new entry with Thank God It's Christmas in at number 24. Miles Smith is down 4 places with Nice to Meet You at number 23. New entry for the Pretenders at number 22 with 2,000 Miles. And Flood are new in with Lonely This Christmas at number 21. Cynthia and Erin and Ariana Grande are defying gravity at number 20, down 11 places. And Sam Ryder says Your Christmas to Me at number 19, up 9 places. At number 18, Ed Sheeran is Under the Tree, up 13 places. And at 17, East 17 have decided they want to stay another day, up 8 places on last week. At number 16, it's Jonah Lewis with Stop the Cavalry, also up 8 places. And at 15, Coldplay display their Christmas lights, up 6. At 14, Leona Lewis says There's One More Sleep, up 2 places. And at number 13 is Lola Young with Messy, down 10 places, but I fully expect that to be back in the top 3 next week. At number 12 is Ed Sheeran and Elton John with Merry Christmas, up 3 places. And Slade saying Merry Christmas everyone, up 2 places at number 11. John Lennon and Yoko Ono are saying Happy Christmas, War is Over, up 2 places at number 10. And Wizard are telling us they wish it could be Christmas every day, up 2 places at number 9. Also up 2 places at number 8 is Chris Rea, Driving Home for Christmas. And up 1 place at number 7 is Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas. At number 6 it's the classic Shaking Stevens, Merry Christmas Everyone, which is a non-mover. At number 5, Elton John, Steps into Christmas, up 2 places. At number 4 it's Band Aid, Do They Know It's Christmas, up 1 place. And at number 3 it's The Pogues featuring Kirsty MacColl with The Fairy Tale of New York, up 1 place on last week. At number 2, Tom Grennan stays put in the same place he was last week with It Can't Be Christmas, which means the number 1 this week again is Wham with Last Christmas. That was the unofficial British Artist Top 40. Join me next week for the next chart. Goodbye. So yes, if I can get Spotify to allow me to set up another podcast, then something very like what you just heard there, only not the Christmas chart, it'll be the new chart that's released actually today, will be on it. There we go. That's the most music-y type podcast I'm going to do on here for a while. I'm not going to put the Top 40 podcast into this feed every week. I will mention it's there, but it will be a separate podcast. So if you're not interested in what I just did, you don't have to listen to it every week, I promise. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye. You have been listening to The Diary of a Wannabe Writer. For more information about what I'm writing, go to linktr.ee/Richard Writes, capital R, capital W, where you can find details of my website and social media. I may see you there.